Hello everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today's Blythe news is about one particular release that's coming out July 2025. She is a CWC exclusive 24th anniversary Neo Blythe called Momoiro Noim. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I looked it up, and Momoiro, it means pink in Japanese. And you can see from the rendering that I have here from Crossworld Connections, she's got lots of beautiful pink in her wonderful kimono and all of her. She even has like a bunny theme kind of going on with the purse and a little attachment in her hair, the little clip. So yeah, let's look at her and learn a little bit more about her. So her release date, like I said, is 2025. Typically that means the dolls will be shipped out at the end of that month. Her price isn't too bad as far as an anniversary doll goes, because typically they have extra stock with them, which you can see from the rendering she has. It looks like she's got a kimono, and then on the top of that she has some sort of like a little cape going on, and of course she has a purse, and then two headpieces. So that's not a ton of stock, but that's, you know, nothing to sneeze at. Her Japanese price is 26,500 yen, and that is currently about $184 US. Of course, we don't know what the whole tariff situation is with the US right now. It's up and down. I'm not even going to attempt to explain any of that because it seems to change on a daily basis. But basically, I would say if you're thinking about buying her, good luck with that. If you're thinking about buying her and you live in the US, those who don't live in the US, have at it. You're good. You shouldn't have a problem. But those in the U.S., not only will we have some sort of tariff attached to it that we have no idea what that's going to be, but we also have issues where some places like CC Toys now will not even sell to us. And they have a little note on their Facebook page. CC Toys says, "Dear all U.S. customers, due to the new tariff policy between the U.S. and Hong Kong Post has temporarily stopped the postal service to the U.S. starting from 27 April until further notice." But then they go on to say, "We have a few stocks for all of the Good Smile version of the Blythe doll, which can be shipped from the U.S. with no tariff fee. Thank you so much, CC Toys." So I'm not crystal clear on it. I think they're saying that some of the current Good Smile stock dolls, they might have some of those in the U.S. someplace, which means they wouldn't have to ship over and be charging tariffs, but you would have to contact them directly to find out exactly what they mean by all of that. Because personally, it's, you know, what they say, clear as mud to me. And, you know, like I said, you don't know what's really going to happen there. But let's still look at the doll. She's adorable, and I want to say I'm so glad that they finally have a totally black-haired doll. Thank you so much. They've had some dolls that have had darker hair, but they've had some sort of tint to them or something like that. And she has a totally black hair, and she has what they call the Hime cut, where it's she's got bangs across her brow, and then shorter bangs or longer bangs that come down to her chin, and then her hair looks really long. It looks like it's about down to her knees probably from the rendering, which can always be altered a little bit. Of course, we all know that, right? And as far as her other information goes, purchasing her, they're going to have an advanced reservation period, they're calling it. And I'm looking now at the Junie Moon shop online. So if you wanted to purchase her online, that's going to open up Wednesday, May 28th, 2025 at 12 p.m. and to Monday, June 9th, 2025, 12 p.m. And that is Japanese standard time. Shipping for both domestic and international orders will be handled through a shared shopping cart. Sales will end once the maximum quantity is reached. And then it says that if you're going to purchase in the shops, because of course if you live in Japan you could purchase directly in the shops, they're going to have some kind of lottery situation going on there. So additionally, right now they've been giving out little discounts, or like a discount coupon. When you order a doll, then your next doll, typically you get some kind of discount. If you know anything about that, let me know in the comments. From what I've been hearing, the discount is pretty darn small. So like $5 or something like that. So I don't know if it's really that big of a deal, but they are saying here that if you order her, if you do pre-order with Momoiro Noim, you had bought, you pre-ordered Bijou Brilliant, who is coming out physically soon, then you have some sort of discount code. All right. And then also, if you order her and you get a coupon for maybe the next one. So I can see what they're doing. They're trying to get us to buy each doll. And if you buy, a doll, then they give you a discount on the next one, which is nice to see. So, yeah, if you want to find out more information about the whole shipping and that kind of thing, definitely check out their website. And like I said, if you're not in the U.S., you're good to go, right? There's nothing stopping you other than, of course, the typical, the typical customs that you guys are already used to and already have information about, as opposed to the U.S., which, honestly, I'm not totally against paying any kind of custom fee or tariff, but the big deal is not knowing how much it is and not having any idea of how it works, who's going to charge me for it, how much is it going to be. Obviously, if it is going to be 145%, which it was at one time, that is completely ridiculous. That's just something I can't do. So that's my big beefs, But anyway, so here's some details about her. Her face type is Radiance Evolution. Her face color is fair. Her hair color, like I said, is black, and it's long and straight with a Hime cut. Her eyeshadow is pink beige. Her blush is pink. And you can see the blush actually looks like it's right under the eyes, which is kind of interesting. And then her lips are red, and it says red times pink, plump shape. So again, it's the bigger lips. That means they're going to color a little bit outside of the lines of the lips. So, expect that. If you don't like those larger lips, then this doll would not be for you, obviously. But yeah, I love the hair. I love the whole concept. It's nice to see another nod to Asian dolls because, of course, that's, Blythe is, created in, designed in Japan. So I like to see that. And they don't tell you anything about the eye chips yet, but it looks like from the renderings that she might have a couple of special eye chips going on. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As usual, please give this a thumbs up. Have a wonderful Dolly Day. Bye-bye.